again. Superstar. That's freaking good.
Two, exactly.
Let's kick some.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the
We're certainly no strangers to surprise to Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Driving the face down. Looking to muscle up the competition here. It's a long way down. Crucifix powerbomb.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that. Knee right to the groin, come on!
Now he's getting greedy. Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say. Driven down. Flipping senton finds the mark.
And now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled.
Oh my goodness. From the ground up.
Power slam. And it looks like he might have just caught Tony D napping.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be enough to end things yet.
And enters back into the ring. Look at this. This can't be good.
And a longer way down.
Last ride. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
Big forearm.
He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
Can he overcome this? Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Planning something big here.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Damn it.
D'Angelo one step ahead.
D'Angelo finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Tony showing it's not a time for lying down. It's time for fighting back.
Oh, wait, right. Uh-oh. He connects with a counter.
Oh,
Kick. He's looking fairly drained.
Yeah, but you got to expect a few bumps and bruises at this point. Oh, the arm taking the brunt of that. Oh, he slips out of harm's way.
big forearm.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Power slam. Oh, jarring back elbow.
I'm not afraid of tigers.
Tiger suplex. That could be curtains for Tony.
Into the cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pierce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
What the?
Bailey and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
What the hell?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bailey said it herself. Unbelievable.
I want to say reset. I want the outcode. I'll fail too.
Well, it's over for tonight at least. Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing.
Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
MMA. Continue the story. Ooh, I want respect and freaking shit. I don't know. Most definitely.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
Continue the 5. Yeah, I might choose to wrestle with CM Punk.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Mix up your attacks. Keep them guessing. Show me some aerial offense. Use your striking to set up a grapple. You're doing great. Keep pushing. Hell yeah. You dominated in the cage, now you're dominating in the ring. Use your footwork, just like in the cage.
Damn, this insane. Oh, a freaking DDT.
Finish strong. Show them what you're made of.
Really?
Keep the pressure on. Don't give them room to breathe.
One, two. It's over. Bring it.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
Oh, we're gonna kick the left butt. Oh my god, we are.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
No, we ain't gonna be gentle. We're gonna punch you in the face. Pew, 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 pew.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Don't show up. Gonna kick the butt.
Here she is making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from New York, the Superstar!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower search.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Inflicting pain at will.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here. Boom.
Got out of the way.
Big boom. Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops.
Multiple stops. A proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Look out!
Oh, she gets no reward on that one.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Oh!
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, man.
Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
And I could assure you that wasn't part of Zelina's usual cold and calculating strategy.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine.
Mounted palm strikes. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Boom! Knee right to the face. She's making the climb to the top rope.
Up high. Oh, brutal miscalculation. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick.
She's looking to the WWE Universe for support.
Oh, straight forearm. Shoulders down.
Isn't enough.
She kicks out at one.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Leading her into the corner now.
Ooh, what a response. Oh, look at the kicks right to the midsection. Zelina, ouch. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is.
Mounted palm strikes.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Flattened with a downward spiral. Could she end it here? No, she kicks out.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
How are you still in the matchup?
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes. Zelina is in big trouble.
Makes the cover. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner,
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in...
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
Well, you might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? If so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Take off!
Diving foot stop to the chest.
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
That's what you get.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Well, you know damn well we're gonna beat their ass, so I mean...
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
This can be easy.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware? Oh, crucifix powerbomb.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skipped going to the gym today.
Power slam. Boom.
He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
Down with the cutter.
Now oh, he fights Lexus back.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Now it will stop things, but will he gain command?
Boom.
Coming in off the tag.
She tags her partner in.
And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
He could really use some well-timed offense here. And tag! He finally made it.
Flipping senton attack. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Just disrespecting their fallen opponent. And an elbow drop to follow. Totally out of it. She's a perfect target.
Slingshot.
Slingshot neckbreaker.
Nice. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Not enough pressure on the pin.
Barely reaches her partner in time.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
What I'm talking about.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This is your chance to shine. How about this?
The following is scheduled for one fall. Here is your winner, the Superstar!
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the Multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to...
There's the cover! And Coffey is laid out.
Makes the cover. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never...
Got her!
Mark is out. That's it.
Going for the cover. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Yeah, this is time to be a champion time.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see in you.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't?
Yeah.
The following contest is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that...
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. Turns it around.
Incoming. Crash landing. Powerbomb.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force. Oh, God, what an elbow.
Hey, ref, look the other way.
Knee right to the groin. Come on.
Now he's getting greedy.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar's defensive instinct taking flight.
Bang! What a splash. He can do it here. No, he punched the shoulder before 3.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Back elbow.
Did you see that?
Ooh, the cutter. An impressive amount of... Quickly, the cover. He gets an emphatic kick out.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point. Ooh.
Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Attacking the knee.
Hooking the leg of their opponent.
Oh, wow, what a slam. Kick out before the 1 count.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. He evades the attack. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Laying out with a power slam. Cover! No, a kick out.
This isn't even close to over.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Ooh.
Thanks for coming. End of days! Cover!
2. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
And Dar turns it around.
Real European uppercut.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Ooh! Turns that away.
Vicious right forward. What a reversal.
Cutter never ceases to amaze me.
Cover! 2 count. And his gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
All right, here we go with our second to last entrant.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in NXT.
Too bad they don't want you. But many times watching NXT is like getting a glimpse of the future.
That was the most dangerous position for any competitor to ever be in. You gotta hope there's no irreparable damage done. Flipping senton, that was nice.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Taking flight. Body splash.
What a display of strength here.
Powerbomb all the way to the outside. And out at ringside is not the place you want to be grounded. The arena is electric right now for this gauntlet match.
A quick series of pinfalls, and there's only one winner. Of course the WWE Universe is excited. Oh, I think the ring just moved.
You saw that being telegraphed.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry. Utilizing the top rope to inflict more punishment. Oh, across the top rope.
And Axiom got turned around there. Oh, look at this now. Oh, he went down low with an knee. And again. And there's no other way to say it, fellas. That is going to hurt for a long time.
Right there.
There's a headlock applied and face buster. The rope saving.
Well spotted by our official.
Oh! Connects on the kick.
Every counter being answered with another.
He counters with a great reversal.
Big forearm.
Effective counter. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Uh-oh. The end of days.
Cover. 2. No, he gets the shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Got him in the corner now.
And Axiom got turned around there.
Putting those educated feet to good use.
And finishing up high. And that can vanquish Axiom.
Shoulders down. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
We've seen twists and turns, but here's our last entrant.
Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
locks up.
Passes through and wrist lock applied.
Tied up with the hammerlock now. Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
And the momentum's clearly against West now.
Can West recover from this adversity?
Oh, he's got 11 arms and feet.
Got the knees up just in time.
All the way up. The big-time powerbomb. That was one of those powerbombs that would shorten someone's career.
Hooking the leg of their opponent and followed with a slam.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
Taking flight.
West did his homework.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Boom! Good defense from him. Oh, caught by the back elbow. Oh, and a rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
Oh, clothesline. Snapmare could set something else up.
And turning it into a mat slam. Pump handle. Into a power bomb. Straight into the pin. Immediately powers out.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that. Using his body as a weapon.
And the momentum's clearly against West now.
And West has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here. Taking flight.
Bang! What a splash!
Bam! Thanks for coming.
End of days. Incredible.
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
No! Kick out at 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
West went down in a heap.
2.
Gets the elimination and the win.
Here is your winner.
Okay. That one takes the moves. I went to RKO. I'm kind of seeing cut. I went to RKO. Finish it.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making...
You ever known me to do any?
I know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple...
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have...
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument.
after this match,
we have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Cutter! Flipping senton!
Ascending the ropes.
Taking flight! Body splash!
Scooped up, and check out this power.
Oh, and a powerful swinging backbreaker.
That shot on Wolfgang did not miss. There's a headlock applied, and
into the face buster.
Isn't it up?
Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber.
Power slam.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
Oh, and a powerful swinging backbreaker. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them.
You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
Man, what a slam. Has their opponent all the way up. Looks like a crucifix powerbomb.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
The arm getting pummeled. Facebuster! We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber.
Oh, what a slam.
Pump handle.
Power bomb down.
Wolfgang saw it coming. He could pin his opponent right here. He gets the shoulder up in 2.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Isn't enough to put Chase away. We've only scratched the surface here. Many more eliminations to come.
Real European uppercut.
Out of the pod and into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen.
Set up a cutter.
What a slam. Impactful. Will jar your spine. Looking to muscle up the competition here. It's a long way down.
He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Breaks the close count.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Oh, kick lands. As their opponent trapped double underhook.
Neckbreaker. He's able to beat a 2 count.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Looks like Nathan Frazier is next into the chaos of the chamber.
I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Elbow to the face.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
And Jensen gets that turn back on him.
Lariat.
Oh, lifting their opponent up, the power and the strength. Oh, backbreaker. Knee right to the spine. Gonna do it. Kick out before the count.
Still gonna effort to keep him down.
He kicks out at 2. How? Neckbreaker. He gets sent straight down to the floor. Drop with the cutter.
We're going to finish it off. Wolfgang just closed the book on this one.
My, that was close.
I do not know how you survive that.
Staying alive there is unheard of.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Cover! His arm shot off the mat before 1.
What a kick out.
He could be looking for a submission here.
Look at the torque. There's no...
All right, now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Shoulders down.
Four superstars left. So many combinations to duke it out here in the chamber.
Goodness, what a pile driver.
Cover. 2 count. And still in this.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Hoisting up their opponent. Down with shot. That could be Frazier's demise.
Even the ref can't believe it.
You gotta be kidding me. Everyone here is in shock.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box. Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Counters. Placing him in the corner. A chop. Followed up with a drop kick.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
Got him bumped.
DDT! Jensen was right on target.
Only 3 competitors remain here in the chamber. This could still go any way. Man, that was a hard landing.
Vicious right forearm.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Looking out for the Tigers.
Tiger suplex. Is there any life left in Jensen?
And going for the pin.
And it comes down to this, the last 2 competitors. But who will make this chamber their battleground?
Face buster. Out of nowhere.
RKO!
That could be Frazier's demise.
There's 2. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Alrighty, time to go hit the bed.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods open, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
I don't think you're gonna get them belts at all. They're gonna be I'm keeping for me.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
There you see what's at stake. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
In the corner. Has to find a way out of there.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
When did you win the rest of it?
Oh, man, thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling and avoids taking any damage.
That's a good tag.
Oh, strong impact. Down for the pin. And he kicks out.
That's too early for that.
Tag made. Brutal face buster.
Uh-oh, Heather's brought it down here on the apron.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. On the button with a low drop kick. Hoisted up.
Gutbuster. Oh, what a forearm. Into the face buster.
Okay.
Catching a cutter.
Calculating the next move here.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Nice. Damn.
He's able to beat the count just in time. He is hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Clearing off our desk. What could be the thought process here?
I don't think it's anything good.
I don't know if it's anything I can watch.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Cross body.
He puts him into the corner. Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Oh, big club. Gets him out of that.
Look at these vicious stomps in the corner. Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you.
Right on target with a stop to the gut. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Oh, a sudden cutter.
Power slam. Oh, God. What a flipping senton.
Crushed. No way. Astounding power.
End of days. The champ is going for the cover.
Not so fast. Ooh. Rollins getting worked on here.
This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going. The champ is in control. Got him, and the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still Tag Team Champions, the Superstar and the Superstar.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough
Well, that was fun. Alright.